Hello. I was going to say good morning, but it's nearly nighttime here.
Yep, and who knows what time of day it is for you now.
It doesn't matter. Wherever you are tuning in from, whatever time of day or night it is, hello and welcome. Today, this is special. It's a good episode today. This will help you create your life by design faster than anything else. And I wish I knew about this when I was a teenager. I wish this tool would have fast-tracked me to happiness and fulfillment. I wouldn't have had to go round the race course lots of times when it comes to life. I would have fast-tracked that, I think. I think that's what would have happened. So welcome to this week's podcast. That's about tapping into the amazing potential of intention and creating a life that truly, guess what, lights you up. So we want you to get ready to dive deep into the world of intention. That's right, we said intention, and discover practical strategies. I guess we could say we could do some inspiring stories and some seriously eye-opening insights. I think Sam's got some stats for you today.
I have a few stats. I have some.
We've got some, because lots of people messaged us last week about stats. Weren't the stats interesting? So I thought, we're going to start putting some more stats in. So not only is intention setting a game changer, it changes my life every single day. It's a powerful force that can shape your reality and attract abundance like nobody's business. Like, seriously, what you think about, you bring about. So if you're thinking crap, you're bringing in crap. We've got to stop that right now, because we don't want you to have life by default. We want you to have life by design. We're going to learn how to set really clear intentions so that we leave no room, absolutely no room for doubt. We're going to align our thoughts and actions for maximum impact. And we're going to create a mindset that's all about embracing the abundance that life has to offer. Because I know I've told you this before, opportunities are everywhere. And if you are setting the wrong intention, or you're not even setting intention, those opportunities are just going to go by. They're just, what opportunities? You are not even going to see the opportunities, and that is not okay with us.
True story.
What else?
We're gonna keep things real. You know, that's important to us. We're going to share some of our insights. We're also going to draw some inspiration from some of the world's greats, like Deepak Chopra, right? Eckhart Tolle might come up as well. And we're going to uncover some gems from some books, and maybe there'll be a quote or two in there. And like I said before, there's some stats.
We love to use the power of now, because that's a pretty good one when it comes to this.
That is a good one.
I think we need to add a power of now. I think we do. Because just when you said the Eckhart, I was like,
yeah, we're going to talk about that. And then, so basically, I want you to get comfortable, grab a drink.
And if you're walking, it's going to be okay, because you can come back to this. And if you're watching, hello, because you can watch us on YouTube. So if you're listening, please remember that if you actually want to see us in person, that would be really cool. You can actually watch on YouTube, and you can just write questions or share your comments on there so that we get to see them.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Okay.
Let's start by what exactly are intentions?
Yeah, what are intentions?
Yeah.
So intentions are the conscious and focused thoughts and desires that drive our actions and shape our reality as it is, right? So they're all about deliberate choices that we make about what we want to create or achieve in our lives.
And that's really important. It's about what you want to create and what you want to achieve. Because when we're in the blame, shame, and complain game, we expect everyone else should know what our desires and our dreams are. And when we set our own intention, we get to take our power back, and we get to create, and we get to achieve our own life. Like, that's pretty powerful. That is a significant statement. I love that, Sam.
And it's not about like your wishes and your hopes either.
No.
Right? This is about clarity, purpose, and like a real sense of commitment to something. It's not just, I wish I had.
No, it's not
or
about,
I want to snap my fingers and it's just going to be there. It's actually about strong clarity, purpose, and a real commitment to what you truly want.
We're not interested. We are committed.
Yeah.
We're not interested, and this is another podcast, I guess. We're not interested in playing life. We are committed. to making our life the best that we possibly can.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when we set intentions, we are directing our attention and our energy towards a specific outcome or experiences. So, like, shortly we're going away.
Yeah.
Right? And we're going to be hanging out in Bali, as one does, because that's what you do when you have your life by design, people. If we just said we're just going to rock out in Bali and we're just going to go, we can just get off the plane, no intention, and just go with the flow. Or if we're going to be specific about an outcome, we get to plan the holiday. Like, what is it? If you want to go to a certain area in Bali, like, there's a couple of islands that we just want to go and check out. Why? Because you can go and swim with manta rays. Why? Because you can go and visit and look at Komodo dragons, which is the longest living dinosaur alive. Who knew?
Why would you miss?
Now, if we didn't have an intention going there and we weren't specific about the outcome and we didn't know what our goals and our desires and our dreams were, then we could just go to Bali.
Sit in a hotel room.
Hotel room.
Close to the airport. Drink a lot, swim, feel the warmth, go a little shopping.
Let's be clear, we're going to be drinking like smoothies. We don't know if water's okay to drink that, bottled water, right? But you want to make sure that whatever your desires are or your dreams are, when you have a specific outcome, your experience changes, and that requires intention. So we know that we're going to deliberately, this is what we want to be specific. We want to go and see the Komodo dragons. Great. Where are they? We want to go and swim with manta rays. Great. Where are they? I want to go and do a yin yoga retreat. Great. Where are they? Like, I want to go and swim with turtles. Great. I want to go to the Gillies because they've got statues that we can go and dive down towards. Great.
So it's basically like when you have an intention for something, it's like having a GPS system that's going to help you navigate to that. Yeah. Not to that.
Vision Sam's best life.
Yeah. It's not like that thing. It's that, because that's what you want. So that's the holiday we want. You hit the GPS, you say what you want, you make shit happen. Or you go, I want to go to Bali, and then you just do that.
And look, if that's how you want to roll in life, like,
cool
go forth. Go forth.
If your intention is to experience and just see what happens, then that's your intention. So you just see what happens. That's not our intention. Our intention is we have a list. So we must achieve
and we
the
want
list.
to also do the sunfish.
So
we nearly forgot about the sunfish. The sunfish is on our to-do list.
The biggest fish in the world, and it goes on its side.
Yes.
It's amazing.
I wish we had a picture because we'd put that in here for you right now. Anyway, that was our intention, isn't it?
It's our intention.
Okay.
So basically, one key aspect of intentions is that they're specific. They're very specific.
Specificity.
So instead of vague or general desires or dreams or intentions or whatever, intentions are clear. They have to be really well defined, and they often include details about what we want to manifest. Like, you need to know the details, like, rather than simply saying something like, I want to be successful, right? An intention would be, I intend to launch a successful business that positively impacts the lives of other people.
Wow.
Like, that
Do you
is
notice
specific.
the difference? Like, the use of language when you are intentional and you are specific about what it is that you want to bring into your life. That's the difference, as opposed to I'm just going to.
Like, for us, we're going to have a gym versus we're going to own a gym versus we're going to have a gym that changes lives every single day and is going to have a ripple effect on all the families around. Like, that's intention. We don't just want a gym.
Business where women feel like they belong, they matter, and that they are enough. Like, that's on a massive poster in our gym. As soon as you walk in, it is there. It's more. It's just splatting. Like, what came up for me is Play-Doh, wet Play-Doh, splatting it on a wall. I'm just thinking, is it going to stick? Like, this needs to stick. Intentions, they involve a deep sense of belief and faith in their realization. Like, you must believe to achieve. You've got to believe to achieve, right? You don't just, shit can just happen. Don't get me wrong. But trust me, shit happens when you not only manifest it, but when you think about it, when you believe it to be true, when you take the action steps, when you're intentional about doing the steps necessary to make your dreams a reality. By holding a strong belief that our intentions are possible and attainable, we create a mindset that is receptive. Remember I spoke about this, receptive to opportunities and open to taking inspired action. Like this was one of my mantras last year is I am always taking inspired action. I'm always taking inspired action. And what that meant to me, and this was one of the things I learned from Gabby Bernstein, you know, because we're like besties now. She's met me in Australia. Yeah, she was way over there in the stage, but I was just like, hi, Gabby. And I know if she wasn't so busy looking after everyone else, she would have been like, hi, Ush. Yeah, I know what she was thinking. I didn't want to distract her. But anyway, when are you still laughing?
Just a little bit.
Why?
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Inspired action is like, does it align with your heart, your core values, or are you just taking action that makes other people happy? Like, do you know what you want? What is it specifically that you want in your health and your mental and emotional well-being? You know, how do you want to hang out with your family and your friends and your mission? What is your mission? Like, are you taking inspired action to live according to your mission? Like the positive mindset and unwavering belief can help us overcome challenges and stay motivated along our journey. Because I don't know about you, there's lots of opportunities and distractions that can stop us or prevent us from traveling that hard road.
But and they're going to come.
Absolutely.
No road is ever smooth. There's always bumps in the road. You get a flat tire. The road does a sharp turn. There's a log that fell over. Things are going to come up. But if you know what you want, if you have a strong intention, you will move the tree off the road. You will fix the tire because you know where you're going. Otherwise, you could just get, oh, well, I'll just leave this car and I'll walk now. And I'll walk in that direction.
You can't give up on yourself.
Yeah.
You can't give up on yourself and you can't give up on your dreams. Setting intention, it's a powerful practice that can bring focus, clarity, and a sense of purpose into our lives. It certainly brings into our lives, and it brings purpose into your life, which means that you're a role model for your families, for your friends, for your partner, for your work colleagues. By consciously directing our energy and attention towards what we truly want, look, this is what you really want, we become active co-creators of our reality. Now, I know that sounds a little bit woo-woo. I have been intentional setting for well over 20, 30 years. Like I visualized, but probably didn't visualize it very well, but I visualized that I was going to live in the Caribbean for 6 months. That was what I wanted to do when I was at school. The teacher said to me, like, Ursh, what do you want to do when you grow up? I was like, live in the Caribbean for 6 months. Now, we've been to the Caribbean, I don't know, I want to say at least 6 times. We got married in the Caribbean. You know, like, come along, people. There was intention. We wanted to get married, so we wanted our whole family. When we first went to Cancun, we were on the ferry from Cancun going to Isla Mujeres. Beautiful, amazing, smoky blue ocean. Like amazing, right? It was just like, oh, I can't even explain it. And I just said to Sam, wouldn't it be amazing for our families to have a holiday here? Wouldn't you know it? A few years went by, and we kept going back. We got married, family holiday happened because that was our wedding. Boom, that's setting intention, right? So what's some of the benefits of setting intention?
Well, intentions are the conscious focus and thoughts and desires that drive our actions and shape our reality, right? So we talked about that before.
Yes,
they are the conscious, focused thoughts and desires that drive our action and shape our destiny.
So I have a question for you. What action steps have you taken yesterday and today that are taking you closer towards your dreams? What are the action steps? Because if they're not focused, right, and then you haven't been setting an intention, you're probably taking action steps living someone else's dream. Just saying.
And I guess the important thing as well, that they are the deliberate choices. Like we specifically make those choices because we want to create and achieve our life by design, the way we want it. So it didn't just happen by fluke. You made deliberate choices. You were very intentional about everything that's happened in your life. And they go beyond simple wishes and hopes. Like we said right at the beginning, it's about having clarity, purpose, and commitment. We talked about that earlier. That's probably the most important thing about intention, is it's not just winging it. even though sometimes you are winging it. And I guess that also,
well, sometimes I think
doesn't
a
mean
lot of the times we do, right?
you're off focus.
No,
Doesn't
that's
mean
right.
you're off intention. It just sometimes you have to wing it because you've never done this before. So you're winging the action because you don't know what action to take, as long as you know the direction you're going.
Yeah. And I think it's really important to say, you know, like when we do know where we want to go and we've set up that GPS, we know this is the direction, this is the outcome, this is what my life is going to look like, right? It's never like that. It's going to go up and down and so, and that's okay. If right now you feel that you're on a detour and you're going away from your goals instead of towards your goals, then this is the podcast for you.
And also the other thing I think is that if you're a perfectionist, you might not be intentional about your action, because the action, you're always going to worry that it's not the right action. It's not the perfect action. You're not going to get the perfect outcome. So you might end up putting the brakes on all the time and not having an intention because you're not 100% clear that that's the right one.
Did you notice the volume just went
100% clear? And so you might take no action whatsoever because fear of it not being the right action.
Let me tell you, when you're taking no action towards your dreams, disappointment shows up, frustration shows up, self-sabotage, overwhelm, and you start becoming a hater on other people's dreams. That's the other thing.
And getting jealous as well. This is the
jealousy comes
because you watch other people succeeding in certain things that you wish you had, but you're not intentionally acting towards.
And you can have anything that your heart desires. Intentions have the potential to transform your life. They bring us closer to our dreams and they help us live more intentionally, fulfilling and meaningful lives. Like, if you had said to me when I was growing up, Ursh, you're going to get married in the Caribbean and swim with whale sharks with your family, I would have thought you were batshit crazy. If you had said to me that you will be walking with lions in Mauritius, I would have said, hell no. If you had said to me you would have been swimming with dolphins in Mauritius, you would have been on an ATV tour with zebras right beside you.
That you would have been just diving off the coast of Bora Bora and just seeing a manta ray.
Like
just
going to Bob Marley Museum. I would have been like, whatever. Hello. If I can have the life by my dreams and marry my soulmate, you can have whatever your heart desires. So we want to teach you today what are 3 steps that you can take so that you can start living with intention, so that you can start setting up that GPS. You can start having a life that is filled with passion, so that you're living with purpose. Your fulfillment goes up. You have more clarity. You have more certainty. You're happier because you're more fulfilled. Resentment is a thing of the past. You're taking action steps that align with what's really important to you and what really matters. Therefore, you become a role model for everybody around you. You're like an energy magnet because you are living your best life, as opposed to, how are you going? It's like, aren't you tired of just living on someone else's schedule, someone else's time?
Or even living somebody else's dreams because you think that their dreams are the right ones for you. Like, not everybody wants to have crap loads of money or live in a mansion or drive a, I don't know, Lamborghini.
Or go and swim with manta rays in Bali. Like your I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that, by the way, but hello.
Your intention might be to have 4 beautiful children that go to this fabulous school and have wonderful camping holidays in somewhere an hour away with cool adventures and catching up with friends and playing board games every weekend. It doesn't matter. Whatever your intention is, that's the dream that you need to focus on.
Your desires are your desires.
Yeah. Don't be what somebody else wants you to be.
No,
that's a waste of time.
Because it is so exhausting trying to live someone else's dreams. Don't do it.
And thinking that your dreams are not important and they don't matter, and somebody else, because they had bigger dreams, more expensive ones, are better. That's rubbish.
No, it's I
complete
agree.
Rubbish.
Your dreams matter. So, and this is, like on our Crush It program, we really hone in and nail down what's important to you. Because if you don't know what's important to you, I guarantee you that you're taking action steps that are helping other people live their dreams, and you are not living to your highest potential, which means you're not contributing or giving back at a level that's going to produce fulfillment or growth for you. I guarantee it. Why? Because I've spent a lot of my life doing that when I was younger. Now I'm all about living my life by intention. Like, I want to live my life by design. I want to be unapologetically me. And when my time to go, I want to be able to say, I fucking crushed it. Like, I crushed it. I did, and I aligned, and I created all of the shit that I wanted to do. I have no regrets. That's the life that I want to have. And that's going to come at a price. Now, I either have a little bit of pain and sacrifice now, or have a lot of pain and sacrifice later. It's about choices. So let's go. Number one, let's go through the three of them first.
3 steps that you need to basically to live a life of intention. 1, set clear intentions. That's number 2. Visualize and emotional alignment. Visualization and emotional alignment, really important.
Really important.
Number 3, practice mindfulness
and
let it go.
Let it go. All right. Number 1, setting clear intentions. And why does that matter, Sam?
Because you need to know exactly what you want.
She said to you before, it's a GPS system. Imagine if you were hopping on a cruise in Miami, and we may or may not have done a few cruises from Miami, and there was no GPS. You had no idea where you were going. You may not even leave the port. You may be stuck in Miami, which is not a bad place to hang out, let me tell you. However, if you've got a cruise that's going to Jamaica and the Grand Bahamas, and you're going to be on a jet ski with stingrays and sharks, and you're going to be stuck in Miami, and you do not have clear intentions, you don't have a GPS. You're going to go round and round and round.
And you could end up in the Bermuda Triangle and never come back.
And as Deepak says, it's like intentions is the starting point of every dream. Like, I really want you, if you take nothing away from today's podcast, please take this. Intention is the starting point of every dream. It is the creative power that fulfills all of our needs, whether it's money, relationships, spiritual awakening, or love. That is the power of intention. So how do we do it?
So you've got to identify your desire and your goals. What do you want to achieve or manifest, right? Then you need to write it down.
Yeah.
Write down your intentions in a clear, specific manner. So very clear. Be precise about what you want to attract or what you want to accomplish.
Now, just quickly, do not write down what you don't want, because all the clients that we coach and the programs that we run, everybody is an expert at writing down what they don't want. Here's the challenge. Be specific. Specificity is key about what is it that you want. What do you want? What do you want? What do you really, really, really want? Okay. Think about the Spice Girls.
Yep. I like that. The other one is imagine how it feels to have the desire already. So whatever you want, what does it feel like to have that already? Like you've already achieved it. And then repeat your intentions to yourself regularly. So you got to read that list. What do you want? Keep reading it. Reinforce it in a really with positive affirmations. I am lying. I love lying in the sun in Bali. I'm lying in the sun in Bali. I'm drinking my fruit juice, whatever it is. I'm watching stingrays in the water in front of me. I'm diving with manta rays, whatever it is that you want. Keep repeating it to yourself. Read it to yourself over and over and over again. And then take inspired action that aligns with those intentions. So you have to make the choices in your life that support you getting to that outcome.
So if we didn't do research for our trip, we wouldn't have even known that Gillies existed. We wouldn't have even known that the Komodo Islands existed. We wouldn't have even known that you can swim with that you couldn't even swim with manta rays at the Gillies. Like, we just thought, we'll go to Gillies, we'll do the diving and swimming over there. You can't swim with mantas there. So we're like, okay, cool. What can we do on the Gillies then? Oh, we can do a yin retreat. We'll go and do a retreat over there. We'll go and hang out there for 7 days. Beautiful ocean, loving it. So now we've got to go find somewhere that we can go and do manta ray swimming. Love it.
It's bloody awesome. All right, so then there's a stat. I told you I'd get you a stat. So according to a study by Gail Matthews, a psychology professor at the Dominican University, people who write down their goals and intentions are 42% more likely to achieve them.
42%. Okay, I need to write down. I am going to get a selfie with a Komodo dragon.
Awesome.
I don't know if it'll be like a long lens, because they have, like, their saliva can kill a human. But the last person that did this tour died in 2018, so I think we're pretty good. Okay, number 2, visualize and emotionalize alignment, right? So why this is important is because the brain doesn't know the difference between reality and what you're making up in your head. So if you're visualizing all of this good stuff happening to you, all of this wonderful, magical stuff like good health, a loving, beautiful, connecting partner, abundance of travel, maybe abundance of money, like healthy kids, like relationships, like family, like adventures, like all of the things, your brain automatically sees that you already have that, and you start vibrating at that frequency. If you think I want, then your frequency is not
desperate
abundance, it's scarcity. And we don't want you to have a scarcity life. We want you to have an abundant life. Like, even if it's not happening right now, visualize as it is. It's already happening. Like, the gym's already happened, Bora Bora happened, getting married in Cancun already happened. Like, everything already happens in my brain. I'm like, this is my goal, and I'm visualizing it every single day. Like, even for my health condition, I'm visualizing me healthy, fit, vibrant, and lean every single day. It's like, I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. My body is self-healing. It's fantastic. That's what I sing every single day. Every single day. I just keep singing it and singing it and singing it. Why? Because I visualize my cells. They're just beautiful little happy faces. What have I got to lose? What have you got to lose? Because shit attracts shit.
And that's where
you're feeling like shit.
And that's where that emotional alignment comes in.
This is it.
Because if you happy faces, happy cells, singing happy songs, it's a positive emotional state, versus doom and gloom, feeling yuck, blah, 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 down, crappy state.
So how do we do this? Well, first of all, you're going to find a quiet and comfortable place, or a space, like, so I do mine in bed. I do a lot of my visualization in bed, and it's a place where you can relax and focus. So sometimes before yin yoga classes, I do my visualizations with my headphones, noise cancelling. You could do it at the gym. I personally can easily get distracted at the gym, so it doesn't really work for me. I can do it in my office. I can do it in a room where I can hide myself. Close your eyes. Vividly imagine yourself already living the desired reality. So this is the thing, is be very specific about what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're hearing. Who are you aligning with? What are you wearing? What does your hair look like? What is the exercise you're doing? What is the adventure you're having? What is the feeling of the outcome that you want to achieve? So I want you to engage all of your senses, all of them. And I know for some of you that can be challenging. And I want you to experience emotions that associate with it. So if you're feeling elation, if you're feeling confident, if you're feeling proud, if you're feeling ecstatic, if you're feeling fulfilled, if you're feeling excited, if you're feeling like loved, energetic, like vibrant and alive, like, allow your body to feel that. Allow your body to feel abundant. Like, I desire and deserve abundance every day. And that's one of my mantras that I say every single day. And I just feel it, like it's just flowing. It's an energy around me every day. So maintain a positive emotional state, like Sam was saying, while visualizing. And again, attach things like joy, gratitude, and excitement.
And basically, when you're doing this practice of visualization, do it regularly, basically every single day, because you really want to strengthen that intention and really align your subconscious mind with your goal. Because like I said before, what you are thinking about, your body does not know the difference between what's real and what's actually just thoughts. So you can create these thoughts and really feel it. And as you go about your day, keep feeling and keep imagining what it feels like, what it's like. Visualize it all the time. The more you visualize it, the more you practice that, the more it will like reinforce your intention. So the universe knows what you want. So if you don't say it, it doesn't know, and it can't deliver.
Do you know that Jim Carrey, I want to share his story. He had a check for $1 million. He wrote a check for $1 million. And lots of people have checks. Like when I first started doing personal development, I used to write a check. Not used to, it was a checkbook days. Some people won't even remember checkbooks. But anyway, and I would just put it above my bed. Jim Carrey did one for $1 million before he got into acting.
One day, what did he say? One day, somebody will give me a check for $1 million.
And he kept visualizing it and visualizing it and visualizing it. Guess what happened? $1 million he got.
Wasn't it Dumb and Dumber? I think it was Dumb and Dumber.
I will Google that. I don't know what it is.
I think it was Dumb and Dumber. It was either that one. I don't think it was the other one where he was green. It was the Dumb and Dumber. He was given $1 million check.
Can you believe that? So he says visualization works if you work hard. That's the thing. You can't just visualize and go and eat a sandwich. That's what he actually said. That's his quote. So you have to visualize, right? Also visualize the hard work. Visualize, because you give up on your dreams too easily. Do you know how I know that? Because I do the same thing. And I'm pretty intentional, but I know that I could be more intentional. I could be more focused. I could be more committed. I could allocate just 5 minutes of my time every single day about who I want to become and the people that I want to help. I do that. That's just the bare ass minimum of what I want to achieve every single day. So what does it feel like when I'm having a massive impact and I'm inspiring people on a global level? It feels fucking phenomenal. It makes you want to get up and take action and reach out to people because it lights you the fuck up. That's the shit that you want to practice. Okay. Number three
is this is all yours. Practice mindfulness and letting go. Oh, not the letting go, the mindfulness part. Let it go.
Why is it important?
Because it cultivates the ability to be present and to be aware. And I guess, like you always say, opportunities are everywhere. And when you are mindful, when you're really present and in the moment and aware of everything that is going on around you and having that gratitude and all of that stuff going on, opportunities start showing up and you are ready for them. Opportunities are happening to you every day, but if you're not looking for them, you don't even notice them and they just pass you by. And I think mindfulness allows you to be in that space where you actually see them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's the more grounded and centered and the more you surrender as opposed to fighting life, the more abundance you will receive. So it's like, sometimes you feel like you're in this little river and the fish, you're going against it. Oh, and you smash back in the rocks and you're going swim, and then you smash back into the rocks. I don't know about you, but I've done that a lot of times in my life and I feel pretty exhausted. It looks like chronic fatigue and burnout. So if you're one of those people, stop fighting. Just surrender. Be okay to surrender. Release attachment to the outcome and trust in the universe's timing. Like Gabby Bernstein says, the universe has your back. There's a higher power. I 100% believe that. When shit gets really bad, you just have to know that everything is happening for you. Not to you, it's happening for you. There is a greater good all the time. So avoid grasping onto your intentions with despair or doubt. So it's almost like you're holding onto it through fear and anxiety.
You're being desperate.
And it attracts more of that into your life, and you don't want more fear in your life. You just want to trust and believe in the universe. And as I said to you last week, living my best life. This is on my mouse pad. My number one is trust and believe in my values. So let go of any negative beliefs, doubts, or fears that may hinder the manifestation process. You don't want to take anything into your future that didn't serve you from your past. Just let that shit go. let the lesson be the lesson. And if you've still got lessons to learn, ask yourself, what am I learning here? Like if you're in the same cycle, the same pattern, what am I learning here? What other lessons am I going to learn? That's what you need to do. Engage in activities that bring you joy, inspire creativity, and actually raise your vibration. So these positive experiences can help you stay aligned with your intention. So if you're feeling tired and exhausted all the time, that's like a pretty clear sign that the shit that you're doing right now, you're not happy about. It's not lighting you up. So start doing more of the stuff that lights you up because it energizes you. So one of the strategies that I'm really adamant about and I want to become a master at, and I've been doing it for years, and we spoke about this last week or the week before, is practice gratitude for what you already have. So what have you already manifested? Like, I have the best wife on the freaking planet. Like every single morning, that my wife in my life, and I used to say my fur baby, now it's my spirit baby, which was Dax. That is my gratitude every single morning. Like if you look at my app, it just says it first thing every time. Those are the things that I've already manifested. You bet I'm hella grateful. Why? Because what I'm grateful for, the universe sees like she's grateful for that. Give her more of that shit. If you're not grateful and you don't appreciate money, or you don't appreciate relationships, or you don't appreciate a job, or you don't appreciate having a house and power, it can be taken from you like that. The attitude of appreciation enhances your power of intention. All right, give us a Wayne Dyer quote.
All right, the power of intention is the power to manifest, to create,
Yes.
to live a life of unlimited abundance, and to attract into your life the right people and the right opportunities. That's golden. Like I want a whole bunch of that.
I think, every year we have different people that we attract into our life, and how blessed are we?
Oh, 100%.
We're so, like, every year I say this, my team is the best team on the freaking planet. And then the following year, I'm like, how could my team get even better? Like, we have manifested 2 more amazing, phenomenal team players right now. It's just, they're just taking our business to a whole other level. They're living with passion and purpose. They're contributing. They're giving back. They're giving to us. Like, they're living their dream. It's amazing. It is amazing. So in the Power of Now, Eckhart emphasizes the importance of mindfulness and being fully present in the moment. So not living in the future and not reflecting on the past. He explores how letting go of attachment to past and future outcomes can lead to deeper connection with the power of intention. So as we wrap up,
remember, the power of intention is most effective when it's combined with inspired action, belief in the process, and having an open mindset. So you need to know what you want. You need to believe the shit out of it. Really, really reinforce you want it, visualize it, feel it, get the emotions, and then have that really positive, gratitude-filled mindset to bring it in.
Hey, don't shut yourself down. Fixed mindset. It has to be open.
And you can't have that, I've tried that before, that doesn't happen. Nothing good happens to me. You have to let go of that negative energy, and you need to be positive.
You could be addicted to that. That could be an old belief system that you're addicted to. It certainly was for me. When I had my breakdown, I was addicted to being the victim. I didn't know any better. I really didn't. Okay, but when you know more, you can be more.
So if you do these 3 things, right? The 3 things are set a goal, visualize it, and get emotionally connected to it, and then practice mindfulness. You can tap into the power of intention, manifest your dream life, your life by design, and be on top of the world. And know that when you finish on this earth and you've done your bit, you can turn around and go, man, I smashed my life. I wouldn't change a thing.
Because you want to show up vibrant and energetic, right? And when you're living your life by design, when you look at people that are living their life by design, do you think that they're like flat? Do you think that they're complaining? Do you think that they're like, poor me? Or do you think they're like energetic magnets out there that are like, I can't believe that this is my life. Like I remember being in Bora Bora and we hired a boat, just like our own boat, and we just went out in Bora Bora, cruising in Bora Bora, and just jumped off it into stingrays. And we're like, I'm like, this is my fucking life. Like, I can't believe it. I had tears in my eyes. I was just lying there in the ocean, which is crystal blue, thinking, what the actual? Like, here I am in Bora Bora, like, this is where Ellen came. Like, if Ellen DeGeneres can go to Bora Bora, Ocean Sam can go to Bora Bora. All right, everybody. We hope that this podcast has been really useful for you. I can promise you, if you start acting with more intention, then not only will your life change for the better, but everybody around you will also have a magnificent life, because when our energy vibrates at that frequency, we attract more people that are the same. And like attracts like. So I don't know about you. You must like us. We must like you. We get to hang out together every single Monday. How cool is that? So from our hearts to yours, thank you for sharing this podcast. Thank you for being an avid follower and sharing us on socials. Like, this is amazing. Awesome. We are so blessed and so grateful that these podcasts are helping transform your life. So until next week, everybody, go out and sprinkle some magic on someone, because you don't know who's going to need you this week. See you, everybody. If you loved this episode today, like if you loved it, even if you just liked it a little bit, that would help. We would love to ask you a huge favor. Can you please, a million times, please, subscribe to our channel.
Push the button below. Just push it now before you forget. Just go push it.
You can do it.
Because not only will you never miss an episode ever again,
never.
You'll always be there, but then you'll also help other people find us, because the more people that watch us, the more people that will get our message, and then more people will be part of our podcast. Wouldn't that be awesome?
And we can't not see you and hear you every week, can we? We just can't. So just do it. Just do it.
Just push the button.
Eat the frog. Do it now.
It's right down there.
Go. Just do it for us. That'll be like the best present you could ever give us. Thank you.